This is the Symposium podcast with E. Wright and Romero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Symposium podcast.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a minute, my dude.
Fuck.
On the other side of the table over there.
What up, people? We are back. It's E. Wright here with you again. Kick it back to my man.
You know what it is. Bust down everything. 7 rows gold. Back in this bitch. It's good to be back.
Yeah, man.
It was a long 2 weeks, bro. Long 2 weeks.
It did feel really long, but it also is like just non-stop too. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's October 8th, 2022. It's episode 79. Like I said before, boys is back. But
Yeah.
Before we get into things, as always, to the people and to my man.
To you, man.
Welcome to the party.
Rose also being very humble right now.
Ah.
It's a sit line. Cause I had my days mixed up. Cause I'm like, oh, we gonna record on his birthday, but it was yesterday.
Mhm.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So, happy belated to my boy.
Thank you. Blessings.
Yeah, man. How you feeling?
Old.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
No, I feel good. Honestly, I feel good. I told E before I'm just recovering from a cold.
Yeah.
No COVID. I'm still vid free. Just recovering, and it's just been busy.
Yeah.
Like,
I could do it too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
You know, uh-oh.
Oh, it's cool.
Oh, we okay. We good.
Yeah.
Sorry, we saw something. But no, you know how you get so busy and your body starts to get sick. It's basically telling you, like,
Yeah,
you
slow
got,
down.
yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly what's been going on. It's like,
Yeah.
you're doing too much.
Right.
Oh, you're not gonna stop. We're gonna stop for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on. So yeah, other than that, man, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me. How about you, brother? What's going on?
Bro. Man, I'm actually really good. I'm really good.
Good.
It's been work, school, you know, like taking care of Twan and the dog. It's like it's just like everything at once, you know what I mean? Like, I've gotta go here, gotta go there, gotta do this. Like, bro, I've written 2 10-page papers in like a week and a half. Research-based, this class is research-based. But I am glad, I'm caught up, and I am glad that I'm back in school. And just getting, like, it's just, everything feels better. Like, you know, like, I was stressing about my license shit and all that with school teaching. And it's been good, man. It's been good. It's just like I'm getting back into the flow. And like the easing back into school is like work. The work teaching part was tough.
Yeah.
We had a tough start, but it was just like everybody was just getting back to it, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
now shit's smooth, you know, like I feel great about it. You know, I feel great how this year started for me. And yeah, man, I just want to, you know, be consistent. That's what I'm working on, just being consistent.
I feel it.
And, you know, getting to it, man. So.
Good for you,
yeah,
brother.
But I'm well.
Good. You busy.
My mental state is up and rising. I would say that.
I like that.
It was even keel for a minute. Like, I didn't know which way I was going to go. Was I going to drop or was I, you know? But I'm Gucci, man. I can't complain.
That's good, brother. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll touch on some mental health stuff a little more
Yeah.
a bit. But first, as always, why don't we get into some news?
Yeah.
What do you got for the people, sir?
Breaking. President Joe Biden pardons all federal offenses of simple marijuana possession and first step towards nationwide decriminalization.
God.
That round of applause for that. I'll insert the round of applause here.
Big Joe.
Straight up round of applause for that, man. Because what really stood out to me was it was because it's mostly black and brown people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's really affected by that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, dog, you're getting this much for some weed that's legal. You know what I mean? Shit is legal everywhere now. Damn near, not everywhere.
Damn near. But
you know what I mean? Just a keynote from that. So, President Biden notes how the law unfairly impacts black people despite similar use rates among whites. And I thought that was pretty, like, okay, you starting to make sense to me now, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know what else going on, but Now you're starting to make sense to me. So no one should be in jail for using or possessing marijuana, Biden said. It's illegal in many states, and criminal records for marijuana possession have led to needless barriers to employment, housing, and educational opportunities. So it's a step.
Big ups. Big ups.
Steps. So I congratulate you, Joe, for that.
Yeah, big ups, Big Joe. Much respect, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news. That is good news.
Yeah.
For a lot of people. That's a step in the right direction, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, shit. I hate to say this then. Because it's something completely different.
I'm gonna let you take this one too, because I vow to not talk about this man again unless it's music.
Really?
Yes. I am done. So you got the floor, brother. You got the floor.
All right, and this is gonna be the last time we talk about him then, because this wildin'. Oh my god, I don't even know if this is like the most wild shit that he's ever done. It's fucking right. Kanye. We're talking about Kanye.
Yeah.
Adidas puts Yeezy deal under review amid White Lives Matter stunt at Paris Fashion Week. Kanye responds with, "I am Adidas." God damn it. Kanye West hit back against Adidas' announcement that it was putting its Yeezy deal with controversial rapper on review, writing in an explicit Instagram post, "Fuck Adidas. I am Adidas. I don't know why this man is wilding out so much. Do you know what's going on between him and Diddy?"
He tried to sound like Diddy trying to reach out. The funniest thing about that, only thing I'll say about this, the funniest thing about that is because he put all the text messages out.
Yeah.
Diddy was like, let's meet, just talk. And then Kanye's response was, "Nigga, fuck you." He said, "You fed," and I laughed about that one for a good minute. Nigga said he responded, "Nigga, fuck you," and I don't even know if he wanted to be talking to Diddy like that, but
he went there.
Mm-hmm.
He went there.
Yeah, so it sounded like Diddy tried to reach out and Kanye, came at him. So
yeah, aggressively.
Very aggressively.
Aggressively.
But I thought that part was funny.
But yeah, bottom line, Yeezy got a lot of shit going on. He got White Lives Matter shirts. You saying fuck Adidas? He got beef with Diddy suddenly. It wasn't too long ago that they seemed to be clicking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I couldn't tell you, man.
And don't even get me started on the personal shit as far as his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with you, and you may not hear this for years, but I hope you be all right, bro. That's it. That's news to me. Also, we're not gonna talk about you again unless it's music.
Yeah, man.
No, we done. That's a good call. Yeah, fuck it. That's news to me. Goddamn.
I thought you were about to knock the camera.
Oh, we forgot to mention. So we are back in the apartment. Gigi is in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
and
banner.
Tony, the banner looks amazing. Perfect spot for it. We basically got kicked out the other room, so FTK, but
Nah.
But at the same time. Yeah. But we made it work. So appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to Tony, man. Appreciate the banner very much. Try to use it more.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to the shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm very interested in some of these topics that you got going on.
Yes.
What do you want to touch on first?
We can just go with the first one. So year end coming up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking dog, it happened so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happened so fast, and then I got to think damn, we almost done with season 2.
I remember us doing season 1.
Yeah. And it's just dude, it's just I'm just curious, so, we always talk about it, just goals and stuff, so have you met, where you at with this year with, personal, I would say, that you want to share personally,
mm-hmm.
and, podcast wise, we have coming up on 3 months left, where you at with your goals? Have you met them? Are you still pursuing? Did you give up on some? Where you at?
Very good question. Very good question. So, man, if I'm being honest, overall with everything personal and podcast wise, I feel like everything's like right there.
Yeah.
It's close. But, you know, just how I tell you, I'm burnt, I'm tired, I'm kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely feel that. I don't want to stop, but there's something going on where it's like, maybe I do need to take a step back and figure some things out. Because just with the pod alone, right, we've been on go mode since we started.
Yeah. We've
had no choice but to, like, take breaks.
Yeah, definitely.
And then even with our personal lives, we've got shit going on, and it's like, okay, I gotta slow down for a minute. So pod wise, I feel good about we like right there. Just after this, we got what, episode 80, then it's 20 left.
Yeah.
To 100, and then it's like, well, what then?
Right.
Personal wise, market is shit. I've made money.
Nice. I was actually gonna talk to you about that too. I think I'm ready. I've
made some G's. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Brother is making some money. House Baby Tesla is more real than it's ever been. I've learned this year how real it is, and I've learned how challenging it is, and it's going to be to get those things.
Yeah.
So still moving. I think the only thing that I really put off in terms of a goal is like my project for YouTube. I've talked about that for a couple of years now, and it's still there. It's just with everything else going on, I've yet to really sit down and hammer that out. Like, all right, how am I actually going to get there, put this out?
Yeah.
So that's it for me. What about you, man?
I'll start a podcast also. So for the podcast, I think we're still going. I think the goals got revamped. I think we were content with what we were doing, and then I feel like we saw like we had a spark. I think we got a spark, got a groove, or got comfortable.
Yeah.
And now we like, all right, maybe we should, turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And that just had me thinking, like, even with like content, like I do want to like reach out or find somebody that can, I want to work on a new camera. I want to, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Shit like that. So the goals kind of like leveled up a little bit.
Yeah.
So which I'm excited about. That shit, I just nerd out with that shit.
Yeah.
So just trying to get that. I think the goal. I think like I'm raising my intent, my goals for that. You know what I mean? And just wrapping up, getting to 100.
Yep.
Goals getting to 100, and clearly still doing that. So I'm excited for that, man. And just kind of turning it up a little bit, man. Like I think, dude, like who thought we'd be at 79?
No,
like,
not I.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with everything going on, and we still make it work. So I think it's pretty dope.
I think that's the funny thing when it comes to anything, but really the pod. As tired as we are, because we got all types of shit going on.
Yeah.
We come together and we're like, yo, man, I thought about this. Like, oh, I thought about that too. Like, we still have that motivation to get to that next level. So it doesn't matter what's in our way. We still like, fuck it. We're gonna see it through.
Yeah.
So I like that. What about
man.
personal though?
Personally, I would say I think especially with me getting back into school now, and I'm more motivated than ever. So I kind of want to. I can't even tell you what my goals were when I started. When I started the year, I didn't even know what my goals were. Like I was trying to think about it. I'm like, so that tells me that I wasn't motivated for anything. You know what I mean? Like, like I was just going through the motions. I feel like,
Yeah.
And that was a little disappointing because I'm like, I felt like I was doing a lot, but I mean, I was doing a lot in a sense, but I wasn't doing a lot for me.
Yeah.
You know what
like
I mean?
you were doing busy work.
Yeah, but I wasn't
What was the
doing
purpose?
shit for there was no purpose. I wasn't doing nothing for myself. And that just got me thinking like, damn, you know? So I needed to take a step back, like even these last 2 weeks of us just taking a break on shit helped. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about getting this done or making this for the thing or posting this. I'm just like, fuck it. Like, we'll be back. We'll be back, you know? And it just felt, you know, I just got a second gear in me, and I'm you know, so I just wanna capitalize on that and go from there. So right now, I wanna hit this school shit, this grad school shit hard, just for myself, to prove to myself, because we had the conversation, like I almost quit that shit. You know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And then I was just, I can't really see myself doing nothing else. Like what other job would I do, you know? I these kids, you know, it's not, when I'm there, it's not work to me. It's like, you know, just kind of giving back in a sense. But so that's just more like motivation for me right now. So I'm doing that, and shit, Tawana Jr. now, man. So you know, it's
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
It's motivating to just see him and grow, and you know what I mean, and just do everything he like. The boy is busy too, you know what I mean? But he's doing well. He's just killing it, you know? To see where he started and where he at now, it's like now we look for colleges, you know what I mean?
That's weird.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Good for him. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to Twan, man. He's a good kid. It's just like,
It's
wasn't
crazy.
you a freshman not too long ago?
Yeah, bro. Crazy. Just went like that. Went
Man.
from a driver. Like, you know, like.
You got his L's?
No, he got his permit.
Okay,
He got
I
his
was
permit, but
I was about to
he's
say,
doing, he's
soon.
doing the behind the wheel stuff and all that, and I'm just like, damn, man, you know, it's a blessing, man.
Good things. Good
It's
things.
a blessing. So I'm in a good space. We're in a good space, you know.
I was, it's so funny. I was telling somebody this. As stressful as I am, like my internal world is going through some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not depressed. It's just like there's a lot going on internally, but externally, my world is just everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been in that space before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. Once I figure out what all is going on with me here, everything else I can figure out. Like I can put in balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's the question for you: with all the things that have been going on, and like now you having this focus as far as what your goals are, do you feel like you figured that out because of your busy work? Like if it wasn't for the things that you was doing, just being so busy, would you have figured it out?
I don't think I would have.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have. I think me doing what I do daily helps, you know, because I'm like you said, I'm like literally doing this or doing that, or but it seems stressful, but like at the end of the day, it's just like I'm so used to it, you know. It's like it keeps me going. It keeps me like I think if I had nothing to do, you know, I'd go crazy.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well said. All right. I feel that.
Yeah. What about you?
Same. Yeah. I know usually like I'd have these moments where like I sit and I think about things, but been on go mode so much.
Yeah.
And especially with work. Work has been fucking stupid busy.
Yeah.
But I never, as stressful as it can be, I never walk away from it going like, God, man, I don't know if I can do this again. Like them kids, whenever I walk out of a session with a kid, and regardless of the behaviors that they have, I still go like, all right, I'm ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Like it's weird because it's like it gives me energy. Because it's like you're not working, you helping.
Has your workload increased or decreased, or has it been the same? How's that going?
It's increased.
Okay.
It's
in a
increasing.
good way or a bad way?
I don't know if I want to say a bad way, because I don't feel that way. It's more like new challenges.
Yeah.
Because with every client that you take on, there's always something different, right?
Yeah.
And even when you've had the same clients, you don't necessarily know what the day is gonna bring.
Yeah.
You know that. You go into a classroom, you're like, oh, all right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, increasing hours, new clients, just seeing what happens. But I'm ready for it. I think as time has gone on and just adjusting to the way life is, I'm like, all right, I have a better idea of things. I'm ready for that next thing. So,
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, man. So,
this one is very interesting. I'm curious to hear you on this one.
So, topic of letting go of relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the shit happens so much, but it's like it's not as easy as it may seem though. So like for me personally, it was a struggle. Like I've had a few friendships that I've had to, just kind of let die out, and it was really hard for me to do that. It was really hard for me to do it, but it's just like at what point is did it turn where it became one-sided?
Mm-hmm.
Where the relationship or the friendship became one-sided, and it was like it took a real long time for me to realize that,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't. It was like it almost became kind of toxic, like, and it's just a couple of my good friends too, and it's just like this ain't doing nothing for me,
Mm-hmm.
It's like so. But when is it too late to realize that,
Ooh, that's a question.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. It's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what it is, in my opinion? I feel like when you in it, when you in that relationship, and I think we talked about this before, but it's like when you give yourself, hi Gigi. I'm almost.
Get out.
Can't have none of that. It's just water. Sponsor!
For real.
Liquid Death, we still drink your shit.
We love you.
We love you.
Perfect segue, Gigi.
You owe me some money, man. Your cans is not cheap. They're just delicious.
Right. Hey.
Little sponsor break there that we're not getting paid
Right.
for. I feel like when you actually give yourself that moment, right,
Yeah.
to think about life,
Yeah.
that's when you might have an epiphany like, oh, this shit is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I feel like you in too deep. When you actually get that opportunity to think about life, and you're like, oh shit, my life could have been like this.
Yeah.
But now it because I've been doing this, or I've been kicking it with this person, it's like this.
Yeah. Damn, I just had this question. Okay, so let's say, all right, that is what it is. Like, all right, you done with that.
Mm-hmm.
But the feeling afterwards, like you feel like damn, like in a like guilty sort of way. It's like, oh man, like why is that a thing? Like if I just stop talking to somebody, like I feel bad for it. But it's like you're the one not benefiting from the friendship, but why are you feeling bad? I've had that experience as well too.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about it. A relationship is a relationship, regardless if it's one that is intimate in terms of you with a partner,
Yeah.
or it's a level of intimacy with you amongst your people.
Right.
So even when a relation, like any sort of relationship ends, you're gonna feel something because you're grieving, like you're letting somebody go.
Yeah.
Or even in reverse, that person is letting you go, and you don't, and you feel some way about that. So one way or another, there are gonna be things that you feel. Like you might feel guilty because there was a point in time where y'all was really clicking, y'all was like hanging tough, and now it's not like that.
Right.
So it's hard.
Yeah.
Overall, like you're gonna feel something, and plus, overall, you're human. What are you gonna do? Just walk away from something and be like, "Oh, that's that. On to the next thing."
Right.
That'd make you a shitty person.
Like a fucking robot.
Yeah. And then nobody like that, unless you're a psychopath
Yeah.
or a sociopath. But technically, they feel too. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
So, what I am kind of curious, because you mentioned this on the pod a few times about relationships and not so much of ending them, but like having friends and either being in different friend groups and having them not mix, or the idea of parting ways. But now it sounds like there have been some relationships for you that have ended.
Yeah.
And it seems kind of hard for you.
It's not hard, but it's just like, damn, you know? Like, I wish shit could have been different, but it's like, it is what it is.
It is
now
what it is.
I'm like, you know, I got too much shit to do, you know, but it's like, or too much shit I want to do, not I have to do.
It's a mix.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, well, if shit's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if it's not, it's not, you know, but I can't. For me, it was just like, all right, I'm going out of my way for this person, and it's just like, you know, when I need some shit or when I got shit going on, it's, you know, it's not.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, man, all right, you know, like I just need to keep moving forward. Like, I got enough friends, you know what I mean? For me, it would be hard just because I love people so much. Like I love, you know, I give, you know, and you know, sometimes you gotta figure that shit out, and you gotta, you know, move forward with shit. So,
do you ever wonder if like relationships change because of age as well?
Yeah, I think so. For sure. Like, especially you just got different shit going on in your life. But you know, definitely that's a factor in it. I would say, for sure. But you know, it's just like, man, you make time for what you want to make time for.
Yeah.
You know, so if you got shit going on, you got shit going on.
I guess you gotta wonder, like, what are your priorities?
Exactly. Exactly. And if you're not a priority with somebody, then you can't force that on nobody, right?
Fair. It's true. It's very, very true. Yeah, man, shit. That's a tough one. It's heavy. But that's life, unfortunately.
Right.
What I'm coming to learn. I do have one other topic, unless you want to stay on this one.
No, that was just...
That was a thought.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned this earlier, talking about my internal world, right? And it's not in shambles or anything like that. It's just sorting some stuff out. Like I'm experiencing a level of stress that I've never experienced before. And it's like grown man shit, I would say.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Danny G a little bit, cause she was like, "You don't open up to me anymore. You don't tell me anything." And I'm like, "Cause I'm busy. I'm trying to get shit done. I'm focused. I'm on go mode," as I said. And she's like, "Yeah, but you need to check in. We need to talk. I need to know what's going on with you. And I need you to know what's going on with me." And she's like, "If there's something going on with you, maybe you should talk to somebody." And as much as I talk about mental health and saying, meet with a therapist and stuff, I had not done that in a while for myself. I've been in this state of like go mode for so long, I forgot that I need to not only check in with her, but like I need to check in with my people. Like you and I would talk on the podcast. That's kind of our check-in, right?
Yeah.
Outside of that, if we're out and about, we'll be doing whatever. But then in the moment, we'll lean in and be like, "Nigga, you good?
Right.
Like everything all right?"
Yeah.
Outside of that, we got our boys and stuff, but that's it. Somewhere in between there, I stopped doing all of that though.
Yeah.
Like I've just been like, all right, I gotta do this, I got the pod, I gotta work.
I think a little of that is like, cause you also was just going, you was going through some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You and your family, and it's like I feel like that was a lot of stress for you too.
Yeah.
Like you kind of like. Because as long as I know you, like, I can tell when it's, like, shit different because you kind of wear your stress a little bit.
Yeah.
And, like, you you either go from here or you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was, like, here for a little bit, but it was still kind of like, all right, how you doing? Oh, I'm good, but I know it's, like, it's just a lot going on for you, and.
Yeah. But I bring that up because it's like, as much as we talk about checking in, when do you actually take a moment to say, I need to reach out?
Yeah.
Because we talk about it all the time. Like, we talk about how you need to check in with your people, but it's like, when do you admit?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I need to talk about some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually hard.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I don't feel like a punk or anything like that. It's just like, I was stuck in this mindset for a while now, where it's like, I'm just getting things done. It's like, yeah, but what's going on with you here?
Yeah.
Like, what's good? Because you can't just put that shit off to the side.
So what made you, like, come to that, conclusion, yeah. What made you come to that conclusion?
Honestly, it was the conversation between me and Danny G, and
okay.
and just looking at what was going on with us. Like you and I, every time we get together, we say that we busy, and it's like, yeah, I know that we busy. That's a no-brainer.
Right.
But how are we doing?
Yeah.
Like even for you, we check in, and I'm like, you good? Like I hit you whenever you busy, and I'm like, yo, you good? Yeah. I'm not just saying that and be like, all right, I'm checking in, nigga. It's like, hey man, are you good?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
So, like you need to take those moments, be like, how do I feel? Am I like, do I need to take a nap? do I need a sandwich?
Yeah.
Do I need to party or what? And I think for me, just as I said, like I've been going so much, and you know what it is? I told you this last time when Micah was on. Growing up, for me, I used to express what was going on, like constantly. But the problem with that was there was no balance. It was more of expressing and not so much of action. And then somewhere in there, it switched. I've been doing nothing but action, but I wasn't really talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, you need to level it out.
Yeah.
So I kind of got stuck in that mode. That's what it was for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So where you at now with it?
Still action. It's just more expression, like catching up with myself a little more.
Yeah.
So
I get that for sure.
Yeah, just taking it slow, figuring it out, starting to open up more.
I was gonna say, so when she asked you that or said that to you, what was like your initial reaction like?
Straight up, first I was still like, nah, I don't want to. Like honestly, I was like, nah, I don't want to, because I'm getting shit done. But I was like, if I don't do that, everything that we talk about, even on the podcast alone, I would be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
I was like, and I'm not that. I'm very much not that. It's like, I'm a man of my word. I stand on what I say.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Just gotta put it into action, you know?
Very
you
much.
got the plan, got the blueprint. Now it's like, all right. That's just, that's just how I felt with the whole, when we were talking about the investing shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, just dragging for what, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like similar. It's like, you got this shit is mapped out. But like, we talk about it all the time, but what's stopping you from, you know, taking a moment and doing that, you know?
It's hard though. It's difficult to make big decisions, I guess. But I don't know. Have you ever been in that position where it's like, I mean, we talk about it all the time, but like, you're doing so much and you are getting results. You don't really check in with yourself as far as how you are feeling internally.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you kind of get to a point where you're like, fuck it, I'm not talking about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I feel the same way you feel though. Like, it is what it is at that point, you know?
Oh my God. JC, I'm gonna fucking fight you so hard. Sorry. She says this shit all the time when we're at work.
I was actually thinking about JC. Like, how's she doing, man?
She's good.
Yeah.
She's busy. Busy as always. Busy as fuck.
Shout out to JC, man. What were you saying about what happened?
None. Every time we talk about life and shit, she always goes, yeah, but it is what it is. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna get a jar. And every time you say that, or I say that, we're gonna put money in there. I'm serious about that. Expect that. Put that shit up. But that's it right there. How we say it is what it is. Though there's some truth in that, it's like, yeah, but something's not right.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you gotta keep it moving, but it's like, how long do you say that before you break down?
Yeah, okay.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Too tough.
Yeah.
Too tough.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
This was, you know, we just getting back into it.
It's like a big check-in.
Yeah. I like that.
It's
that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a minute, but.
Yeah. So, don't worry, we are good.
Yeah.
We're good. Just a lot going on. We're starting to figure things out.
Yeah.
Get back to the swing of things.
For real. We back at it though.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Should we do? Yeah, we'll do last call.
Yeah.
What do you got for?
Like this whole episode is the last call. Actually.
Perfect. Nailed
I
it.
feel like this whole episode was the last call, honestly, man. Yeah.
Man, what do you got for the people? Anything?
What do I have for y'all? Shit. The boys are back. You know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the listen. Dude, my cousin, random as hell, my cousin texted me yesterday, and it was a screenshot of the podcast. It was like, he's like, hey, cuz, I've been tuning in, man. Y'all keep going. My younger cousin, like, but I love him to death, dog.
Yeah.
That shit, like, I didn't even know what to say right away, you know. But Will, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and shit, that shit was just dope. Like, I had no idea, like, nobody in my family like watched it, you know what I mean, or listened to it.
It's so funny. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just random. It was just super random. He's like, you know, just gave us a shout out. Like, I'm like, damn.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so that was pretty dope, man. But yeah, man, people, shit, be blessed, be well. We'll be back. You know, we're back to it every Tuesday. So that's all I got for the people.
All right.
Until next time, man.
Hold on, nigga. This is still the last call.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I forgot I'm rusty. Go ahead.
I like it, but I was just gonna say, with everything that we said, to the people, I would just say, stand on your words. That's it.
Stand on that shit.
Stand on that shit. You know, you say, if you are true to what you believe, You say you're gonna do something, or you feel strongly about something, okay, stand on it. Stand on what you say. Okay. Bring us home.
Alright, now. Alright. Like Rose said, stand on that shit. Alright, man. We want to thank you all for joining us once again. We are back. The one and only
Rose Gold.
I'm E. Wright. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been another wonderful episode of the Symposium Podcast, episode 79.
Yeah.
Until next time.
We out.
We out.